So don't leave here and give up. At a minimum, register and vote. But do more than that. Talk to those people. They say they represent you. Talk to those people. They say they represent you. Vote yes on legalizing cannabis this year. Do it. You've got to register and vote, and you've got to stay active. Now, who's going to vote yes on legalizing cannabis? Who's going to vote yes on legalizing cannabis? Now, if any of you get a citation, I want you to call us up. This is Freedom Ground today. This is what freedom feels like. It's what it looks like. It's what it smells like. We've got 3 minutes until that weather forecast. Make that cloud look smoky. 3 minutes till that wonderful hour. That hour that really represents freedom in our country. It represents freedom in Denver, Colorado, and you have the privilege of being on some of the freest ground in the world right now. Now, how does that look? How does that smell? How does that taste? Now, raise your hand if you think alcohol prohibition was a good policy. I don't see any hands out there. A couple people who are too high to know any better. Nobody thinks alcohol prohibition was a good idea. Well, if that's the case, then why do we have marijuana prohibition now? Why is it? It makes no sense. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. By that definition, our government is insane. They keep pumping more money and more power into this drug war over and over and over again. They expect something different. They get the opposite result, ladies and gentlemen. Our government is insane. Insane in the membrane. And it's sad because our country is supposed to be a country of freedom. This country was founded by a document written on hemp paper. The Declaration of Independence was written on hemp paper. It was not illegal when America was founded, or for the majority of our history. Not only that, cannabis goes back to the Old Testament of the Bible. Genesis, chapter 1, verse 29. 2 minutes till that wonderful hour. Genesis, chapter 1, verse 29. God made all seed-bearing plants and gave them to us. He gave them to us. It's been in the Bible. Hold your balls. It's almost 4:20. Almost. God made marijuana, man made beer. Who do you trust more, God or your government? Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming up on that wonderful hour, and I want you to all focus at 4:20, at that moment, when you see that cloud of freedom, and I see that cloud of freedom starting to form. When you see that and feel that and smell that, what you're going to do after this. This does not end here. 420 does not end in this place. And I do think we've got a record crowd this year, by the way. Look how far it goes back there. Look at that. Now, right before 420, how much time do we have here? 45 seconds? Do we get a countdown? Right there. It's 30 seconds before that lovely moment of that once-in-a-year day that shouldn't end here. Look, 20 seconds. 20 seconds till that